Welcome to California Unearthed. I'm in Yreka today with Jeremy M. Tuggle from Exploring Shasta County History. We're out here doing some geocaching, and we came across this really neat little Chinese cemetery that was established in 1877. I knew nothing about this. This is pretty cool. So let me take you inside, show you around. It's a little odd. I've never seen anything like this before. So wait until you see it. I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of it from what I do know with the plaques that are here around the cemetery. So come join me as we go check it out. Gold was first discovered in Siskiyou County in March of 1851 by Abraham Thompson, a mule train packer who discovered the gold near Black Gulch while traveling along the Siskiyou Trail from southern Oregon. It wasn't until June of 1853 when 35 Chinese miners arrived in Yreka and became Siskiyou County's first official Chinese population. We are in a little alcove, and they have a plaque with the history right here. The plaque reads, "The Chinese Legacy." Nearly all the Chinese who searched of gold in Siskiyou County over 150 years ago came from the rich lowlands of Kwanton Province. Periods of flooding, crop failure, and civil unrest forced many young Chinese men to seek opportunities in the California gold fields. In 1860, there were approximately 500 Chinese miners in Siskiyou County. By 1880, the Chinese male population had risen to 1,568. The census counted only males. Some of these individuals had wives and families with them. While many Chinese men continued mining, others became merchants, highly respected and profitable positions. They ran laundry businesses, cooked, or became hired help. The Chinese also helped construct irrigation and mining ditches, roadways, and railroad lines. During the 1880s, two events occurred in Yreka, which drastically affected the Chinese: a fire and a flood. In 1886, a fire reburned the area from Minor Street to Lane Street and from Center Street to Yreka Creek. Because of Chinatown's tightly clustered wood buildings, the fire destroyed this section of town quickly. A new Chinatown was constructed across Yreka Creek to the east. But again, during the winter of 1889-90, flood waters destroyed the Chinese business district. After this disaster, many of the Chinese population either moved away or dispersed throughout Siskiyou County. The Chinese in Siskiyou County were later rivals, but these quiet, hard-working people made a great contribution to the general growth and development of this Northern California county. All right, the other plaque they have here is a list of names and dates right here. And I believe this is the same plaque that is inside the cemetery, but we'll go take a look at that real quick. This is the plaque I was speaking of. The plaque reads, "The Yreka Chinese Cemetery." The Yreka Chinese Cemetery was created by the Yreka City Board of Trustees in August of 1877. The United States government issued a patent to the Central Pacific Railroad on April 12, 1898, for a parcel of land that contained the cemetery plot. There were 52 individuals interred in the cemetery. Below is a list of individuals in the Yreka Chinese Cemetery. The information on the marker is displayed in two columns and includes the individual's name and burial date. And what makes this cemetery unique, something I have never seen before in any other cemetery, is this headstone right here is the only one that I can see here. If I take you up here, you'll notice it's not very well maintained, overgrown, and there's no other headstones anywhere in sight. Very odd. I've never seen anything like this. There's a little trail here Like I said, the weeds are overgrown. Go up the hill here a little bit. There's a post in the ground, but doesn't have anything on it. Like I said, that was the only one. After returning home, I wanted to see if I could find a little bit more historical information on the Yreka Chinese Cemetery and why there is only one headstone here. The information on the plaques that we read did a good job on giving us the history of the Chinese community here in Siskiyou County and the history of the cemetery, but it fails to tell us why there's only one headstone here. And I tried to get a hold of the Siskiyou County Museum. Unfortunately, they were not open, and they're probably short-staffed and only open a certain number of days and hours during the week. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of information out there about the Yreka Chinese Cemetery, but a couple of sources that I did find claim that some, if not all of the remains were dug up and shipped over to China to be laid to rest in their homeland. So how many people remain laid to rest here? Is it just one? You guys enjoyed the very short video on the Chinese cemetery here in Yreka, California. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure.